Hey guys, my name is Shannon Morse and I'm the producer of Before You Buy, and today I have the Kanex MeDrive. This thing costs $79 on the market, and basically it's a file server for your iPad, your iPhone, and your MacBooks, although it can also work with PCs as well. So what you do when you first receive it is you take it out of the box, obviously, and then you set it up. It will need to be physically connected to your router, so you use the very small Ethernet cord to connect it to your router. And then you take the charging cable that they also bring in with it and plug that into a charging port, whether that's your Mac or an external AC adapter that you might have that accepts USB power. Unfortunately for me, my router was nowhere near an AC power port, so I had to plug this into an external battery power supply. And then after that, you also plug in your USB flash drive or your hard disk drive, whatever files that you want to be able to access through the Kanex MeDrive file server, you connect through the USB port. As soon as you plug it in and it's powered, a little white light plugs in and comes on the very front of it. So it's very obvious, very easy to tell if it's ready to go. So I did mention that this does require you to plug it into a wireless router, which basically means that you can't access it over the internet. There are no internet capabilities on this thing. And that's kind of a big bummer for me, because in this day and age of cloud services available, there's so many available. Why doesn't this one include that as just kind of an add-on? But no, you actually can only access this from the same network that your router is on. So for myself, I had this plugged in at home. I could only access it when I'm at home on my wireless home network. So the application on the iPad is called MeDrive. It's super easy to use. It automatically finds the Kanex MeDrive on your network as long as you're on the same network as the MeDrive. You simply connect to it, you put in the password and the username, and then you can see all of your different files that are available on your USB drive or your hard disk drive. You can download them from there. You can also simply email them to other people, or you can also save new things onto it as well. Now, it is password protected, which is great, but the original password that it comes with is username admin and password 1234, and that's pretty much the worst one that you can ever do. So if you do purchase this, please change your password and username, please. Now let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons. So first off, it's a really easy setup on the software side as well as on the hardware side. I had no problems there. And also there's no size limits. You can put any kind of files onto your drive that you want, and it can pretty much access and be able to save all of them onto your iOS device as well. Now the cons on this, it's the same network. You have to be on the same network. There are no wireless capabilities. Now, technically you can access it wirelessly if you go into your router and you open up a port specifically for the MeDrive, but honestly, once you're doing that, it's a little bit tough for consumers, and I would not recommend it for anybody who's new to file sharing and file servers. And also it must be physically connected to your router, which may be an inconvenience for some. So is this a buy, try, or a don't buy? For me, at $80, it's a don't buy. It's really unfortunate, but you gotta physically plug it in to get power, and you gotta actually plug it into your router. And I'm a really big fan of wireless capabilities and cloud services. So it's a don't buy. Again, I'm Shannon Morse, and this is the Kanex MeDrive.